NASCAR Cup Series headed to Charlotte Motor Speedway this weekend for the playoff round of 12 cutoff race. Our Ashley Stroehlein spoke one-on-one with Hendrick Motorsports driver Kyle Larson about his approach for the ROVAL on Sunday.
Well, first off, obviously headed to the ROVAL this weekend out at Charlotte Motor Speedway, a cutoff race for playoff drivers in the round of 12. Just your thoughts on going out to that track and competing in that race and what to expect this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, I like the ROVAL. I think it's fun. It's a sketchy, cutoff race. I've feel like I've gotten caught up in more mess there than I have, clean finishes. But we did win there a couple years ago, so I know we can have a good run again this weekend. But just got to execute a little bit better than I did last year and try not to crash, and should hopefully make it through the next round.
Does it help at all knowing that even though it's kind of a unique racetrack in itself, right? But does it help knowing that you've won a race there and you've had success there?
Yeah, I think it helps for sure, knowing that we've had success there. I think being in our points position, though, it makes the strategy of the race a little bit unique, because I don't really know yet what our strategy would be, but I assume we're gonna have to chase stage points, which makes winning the race, much harder, if not impossible. So, but I think if our race car is fast enough, we can, still get stage points and keep it up front in the race to have a shot. But our car's been good at most every road course this year. So I assume, the same will be said for this weekend, and we can go out there and do a good job and, try and just have a clean day really is the main, first goal.
Yeah, you kind of touched on it there, but kind of knowing where you are in the point standings, kind of middle of the pack there in that round of 12. Is the approach more to you kind of play it safe, or you're going to be aggressive trying to get those stage points, or how do you balance that to make sure you do advance with or without a win?
I feel like to get stage points, you don't have to be aggressive, really. I mean, you just don't flip the stage. And, a lot of the guys who go for wins, they'll pit, a couple laps before the stage ends. So, they have their fuel in their tires for the next restart, where to chase stage points, you just stay out. So it's not too hard to get stage points as long as you can qualify, in the top 20. But yeah, I don't know. I think, like I said, I haven't talked to the team yet, but I think that we will need to chase stage points because we're just a little too close to the cutoff, and there's so many drivers that are tight in points that I think all of us will probably be chasing some points.
And don't forget, you can watch Larson and the rest of the Cup Series take on the ROVAL right here on WCNC Charlotte. That is once again Sunday, starting at 2 o'clock. And don't forget, before then, we're going to have the Xfinity Series Saturday with coverage beginning at 3. Both races are playoff races in the round of 12, so it's sure to be action-packed.